No, but that's exactly how I started, the exact same way. My first year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it
I'm
was
coming into what, my 6th year and have not really made any money.
it was all word of mouth. People around my city to sell online, you have to be online. Like you know what I mean? I'm talking about every day, all day. Like you know what I mean? You gotta make sure to post every day, even if it's just something inspiring to others. Like you know what I mean? Like it's a the people who are online, they're online. And the people who are offline. Like I don't even think there's a middle ground, if you ask me. Like the people who are on Facebook, they're on Facebook every day. People who rarely on Facebook, they're rarely on Facebook. They go on there, just to reach out to a family member who they can't see because they stay on the other side of the world. And then
Yeah,
they might get involved in what other people post, but then they jump off because they're not a Facebook person.
that
But
would
people,
be me. I'm not what you call a social media type person. I get on there and I watch YouTube videos because I like to listen to all the conspiracy stuff. But to post stuff, nah. If you go to my TikTok page, I got probably 2 videos, and out of the 2 videos, somebody made one, and the other one I just threw up there and didn't know what I was doing and don't know how to take it down. So I don't know how to do a lot of posting and all that other stuff. And when I finally did make a post on Facebook, somebody said that I need to make it go
viral.
no, they told me that I need to make it where everybody can see it and take it off of personal, private. And I'm like, I don't even know how to take it off of private. So it never went anywhere.
Right. So from as I can ascertain, you got a strong speaking voice. You don't even have to show yourself on the camera. Like you know what I mean? That find an image or a few image that resonates with your topic, your particular topic for that day. So say if it's a conspiracy theory regarding flat earth, you know what I mean? Whether
Mm-hmm.
whether earth is round or flat, you know what I mean? You can have one picture of the flat earth and one picture of the round earth, and then all they hearing is your voice, you know what I mean? And you can make videos like you can make videos like that, and the only way to get better at something is to keep doing it. Like you know what I mean? Your first couple of ones you may not like, but as you start getting the hang of it and start making more and more and more, then you're gonna get to a point to where you're like, I'm about to do this video, but I go to sleep. I got 5 minutes. Like you know what I mean? You're gonna be
Oh
sitting there on
Lord,
your bed with your bonnet on, you know what I mean?
I wish I could get to that point. But my scary butt ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. I am too scary.
But that's what I'm saying. Nobody ever has to see you. So so it's not about being scared. It's about taking your first coloring book and picking up your first crayon, like you know what I mean, and destroying the page. And then you flip the page and you grab another crayon and you do it again. By by your eighth one, you like, yeah, I'm getting better at this. Like you know what I'm saying? And then by your 20th one, you're gonna be like, I'm ready for my next coloring book. You know what I mean? Like
Nice analogy. I like that.
we always
I
thwart
see people.
ourselves from starting when the easiest step is just to start. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I know a lot of people have the issue of trying to find out what to talk about. They don't have contact. I mean, content. So I wouldn't know what even to talk about. I started off with some with conspiracy, but then I'd be lost. Like, man, what do I talk about? I don't know what to talk about.
like like me personally, uh, if I was to start, um, I would like to say I'd be into conspiracy theories, but my left brain will dive so deep into it that by the time I look up, I'm 3 days in and ain't got no work done. You know what I mean?
God knows that is so true. That's how it is. Once you go down that rabbit hole, it's around.
So
and I wish sometimes like hell I hadn't went down that rabbit hole because you find out so much and know so much, and you like then everybody don't want to be around you because you know so goddamn much. Like I literally, no one in my family thinks I got a brain. They think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all. And so sad part about it, that it can't be conspiracy if it's true, become true. All my conspiracy things that I thought about and researched and went is true.
right.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. People gonna call me crazy no matter what. So
When I woke up this morning, and when I woke up, first thing that I saw when I woke up, was the takeoff situation, with the Migos.
yeah.
You familiar?
Yeah, I know who it is now. I didn't know who it was until he got killed.
Okay, so if you ask me, the conspiracy theory going around is that the labels are the ones getting the artists killed, because with the artists being dead, they're able to reap more royalties off the music, and there's no artist that they have to pay to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which the labels in return can get richer, and we can just sign another new artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I mean, it's a lot going around about that. It's so many rappers getting killed every day.
Yep.
They're not dying, they're getting killed every day.
And you gotta wonder, are they actually being set up or it's crazy. I gotta admit 100%.
Somebody say when you acquire that level of fame, you're not even supposed to be there shooting dice, you know what I mean, with common folk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's a lot, but I would talk about trending topics because it's relevant. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could put the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock thing. You could say that was a conspiracy because he don't even look like he slapped him for real. Like, you know what I mean?
He didn't.
And Chris Rock looked like he braced for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you ask me, it might be a whole.
It was a show.
Yeah, on the back end, like, you know what I mean, to get Will up out of his position, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And same way they did with Bill Cosby, like, you know what I mean? A lot of people think R. Kelly is innocent, like, you know what I mean? But I plead the fifth on that one. I'm not driving down that water hole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And don't talk about my Kel, because Kel from Chicago, and that's my hometown. And I love me some Kel, even though he didn't have no bars. I love Kel.
Hey, my girl loves some Kel, so I'm not about to talk bad about Kel because one, we wasn't there. Like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, for two, them women or them young ladies at that time knew what they were doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and their mama knew what they were doing too.
And the mama knew what they were doing. Everybody who was there, you know what I mean? R. Kelly didn't roll up to these ladies' house and pick them up. Like, they were getting dropped off and everything. So
they knew. They were pimping them damn kids more than R. Kelly was even doing what they say he was doing. But mine is mainly about the Jeffrey Epstein Island and all these pedophiles, and that's what mine is about. I don't think that's a conspiracy no more than I believe that Tom Hanks is not as innocent as everybody like to play him out to be. Right. It's just so much. So that's what mine about. All of my conspiracy stuff is about. And I have one designer that I'm working with who does all my designs. I just put the words and take the image that portray to what I'm trying to get across, if that makes sense.
Are you hip to Papa Duck? His name is Papa Duck.
No. I'm finna go look him up though. Is he on TikTok?
He's on YouTube.
Okay.
Papa Duck. Papa Duck. He's a black man. I believe he used to be a rapper, you know what I mean? But he's been doing so well on YouTube, and he talks about the conspiracy theories. He talks about everything Kanye West got going on right now, you know what I mean?
Oh, I still think I hear a whole lot about Ye. I mean, a whole lot about Ye. And I
Yeah.
never was big with Ye's music at all when he was Kanye or whatever. But I'm gonna play the fifth on this one because I have to look more into how much he really changed or whatever is that the case. But yes, I hear a lot about it. He talks about that. Papa Duck talks about him.
He talks about all the conspiracy theories. Like the one main one that Kanye West is going through right now is Kanye West is more so trying to
Enlighten
liberate
people.
yeah, liberate and enlighten the people about what's actually going on in life in general. Like, you know what I mean? Like on why we so compelled to want Gucci or Versace or you know what I mean? Or these high profile brands, like, you know what I mean, that cost more than we can actually afford. You know what I mean?
True.
Right.
And that part I am seeing a lot of. I do not acknowledge that. But yeah,
Like
I do have some designs with Ye on there, but I've been keeping it on the low because I don't want to put out more than I have to do a lot of research on this part right here with Ye. But as far as the COVID-19 and all that, there was pandemic, yeah, that's totally different.
Man.
I know that stuff was fake. I don't give a darn what nobody can tell you. You know the lady, when I brought my EMT 16, because I followed this girl named Jasmine, Jasmine who brought the EMT 16, that big embroidery machine.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is that the lady that trained me on that machine, because when you buy from Melco, they send a trainer out to your house and they train you on how to use the machine. Do you know that lady did not want to fully train me because I did not take the shot and she had the shot?
Right.
Do you know my little sister? She in Pennsylvania. She's my favorite sister. She's my best sister. This is my sister I used to party with, my blood, my heart. She don't talk to me as she used to because I didn't get the shot and she believed in the shot. And I didn't get it and she did. So I lost a lot of good friends and people behind that stupid shot. And now they're coming out saying that the shot really didn't do jack and it was a gimmick. We've been played.
I'm 42 now, right? When I don't even know what made me do it, but I was 17, 18 when I first started hearing and looking up and looking into the New World Order, what it was all about. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember looking at it when I was young. Yeah.
When I dove down that path, this was 20 years ago, though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This was 20 years ago, and then you start hearing about the end of days and the apocalypse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen and how things are come about. And to have lived through those 20 years, year after year after year, to see the increasing change in technology, to see like, anthrax, we went from anthrax to
you remember all that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean from the diseases we had before we could even know about the polio and all of that, you know what I mean? The Tuskegee experiment and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. To 20 years ago, somebody telling me it's gonna be more diseases, it's gonna be more thunderstorms, it's gonna, you know what I mean, global warming this, global warming that. To see all of that play out within my own two eyes, like, you know what I mean, has me under the understanding that New World Order is real. Like, you know what I mean, everything that they talked about in the New World Order, as far as chipping people go, like the chip. I thought COVID-19 was the chip. That's what I thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I thought they were out here mandating and chipping people. But no, they just wanted to see how far the people would actually be up under fear to the point to where they felt like they needed this. So now, everybody who has gotten a shot, they are easily accessible to getting chipped next time around because the government going to be like, yeah, it's COVID-23, like, you know what I mean? And now we got a new shot, and people thinking like, okay, so last shot I was cool or whatever, but they don't understand this next shot, they implementing that chip into your wrist or somewhere into your body, but they don't even have to do that because we got it in our hand. We got it in our hand already. This is the chip. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is the chip that's listening to all your conversations, that when you go to buy something, it knows that you're in Best Buy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. It is so true. It is so true.
They don't need to chip us in our hand as long as everybody has a smartphone, like, you know what I mean?
And all these smart things in your house. Yep.
They can already listen and see to everything that they want to listen and see, like, you know what I mean? So, hey.
You started young with it. You was thinking back when the anthrax and all that other crazy, yeah. Yeah, but what y'all don't know and what you ain't paying attention is this digital currency. That's
yes.
gonna stop. That's when all hell y'all gonna realize that y'all under deep control right there. That's when y'all gonna realize, because the same crap that's going on in China is definitely heading here. Yeah, just people just not opening their eyes to see it.
They're not opening their eyes to see it, like, and slowly but surely they taking away the money. They taking away the physical dollars, like, you know what I mean? Slowly but surely, one day we're gonna go to the ATM machine and there's no money in the ATM machine, like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And the bank's gonna try to tell you that they only giving out hundreds, like, you know what I mean? Like hundreds.
Well, actually, they had already started. They started where people just wasn't paying attention. It's with the food stamp. Before, you used to get those little paper food stamp, and then they start putting it on the card.
Yeah.
Now you get the digital. You get the card with the money on it. It's the same exact thing that they doing with that. And you notice that I'm gonna pay attention to Walmart and how that they don't have nobody working in certain lines. It's only 2 or 3 lines open. The rest of them is self-checkout. Now that they're putting those scans, you got to use your phone or you have to use your fingerprint to cash out on. That is digital currency. And people not paying attention to that. But when I see that in Walmart, I do walk past that and I ain't putting jack in. But it's coming. And you might as well just open your eyes because it's coming. There's nothing you can do to stop it that I can see. We can all say no to it, but I got a feeling it's still gonna roll out. And there's gonna be some people, like you say, that's going to fall for it and be like, oh man, this is nice. I ain't gotta carry my purse. All I gotta do is my hand. Baby, when they stop your bank account for something you didn't follow directly with, or you didn't get that shot, they can stop you and say, okay, you ain't take the shot, then we're gonna stop this. And the same thing with them electric cars. They can turn them off at any time. I don't have time for all that crap. But I need to get on top of it. That's just me. Don't take me down that hole because I would go on and on and on.
I'm a conspiracy theorist at heart, like, you know what I mean? I follow a lot of stuff. I'm one of the people who actually, if you ask me, this goes deeper than conspiracy. This is more regarding if one believes in the Most High or not. But when people say, is the earth flat or is the earth round, like, I believe it's flat. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna show you one of my designs, because I last night I did this design. I can't believe you didn't put that up. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I did a design with the earth is flat. I gotta show you this design, but I gotta find it first. But go ahead, finish talking.
Like when I say the earth is flat, I've been on a plane. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you're on a plane and you're flying in the sky, it's flat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you look out the window, the clouds look like they're actually cities. Like, you know what I mean? And the cities.
I like you already. I like you, guy. Yes. I am 100% with you. That is correct.
When you go to the ocean and you're standing on the beach and you look out as far as you can see, it's flat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you can't get no flatter than that.
I don't see no curve, no nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and they got all of these conspiracy theories on why you don't see the curve, on why gravity is gravity or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? On why rainbows. If the world was round, then rainbows would curve around the earth. They just curve right there in the sky. Like, you know what I mean? Meaning this partition, is that what it's called? Partition? No, it ain't called partition. What's the glass dome?
The dome? Glass, you said a glass dome?
The glass dome, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's creating the arc in the rainbow. Like, you know what I mean? The rain comes down, and when it evaporates, it is bouncing off of the dome that we have above us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or if I'm flying from Cincinnati all the way to Florida, like, you know what I mean? Like, the plane should at least feels like it's going like this. It's flat the whole time I'm on it. Like, you know what I mean? The only time it ain't flat is when it goes up in the air and when it comes back down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be in a car and you feel yourself when you turn the corner. Like, when you're in a plane, it's straight. It's going straight. They got that plane set up to take off from the airport, and it's flying straight for the most part to the next airport, and it's landing there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not busting a circle and busting a U-turn and going this way. Like, you know what I mean? So
I love when you say that, you know what I mean? Oh Lord, yes, go ahead.
I can talk about it for hours and hours and hours. This is my subject here. Like, you know what I mean?
I love you say it again, you know what I mean? Yes, I know. I'm trying to find this video, but it was something you mentioned and I got thrown off. But have you ever seen this movie called what's the guy's name? Jim Carrey and oh gosh, what's the name of that movie? Now I can't even think of the name of the movie. What's Jim Carrey? It's Jim Carrey. He was playing, he found out that what is the name of that movie?
He was playing God.
No, not Bruce Almighty. God dang it. And he was talking about this conspiracy and the world was flat and it was a dome over us. It's an old movie. I know you seen it.
I'm sure I have.
Oh my gosh, what is the name of that movie?
They was following him. They was trailing.
Yes.
I forget what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Now I can't think of Jim Carrey's damn movie. I was just thinking of the darn movie. Now I can't think of it. But yeah, that movie right there.
Hold on,
it's the one I'm talking about. Don't that mask you up here where it's really, and you know they make these movies to tell y'all what's going on and how they're gonna make things work and how things work, but we just too blind not paying attention to it. You know?
I go as far as saying that that one movie is about as real as it going. The Truman Show, that's what it's called.
Truman, yeah, that's what I was talking about, the Truman Show.
The one movie, I know you've seen this movie, Upgrade.
What was Upgrade about?
Upgrade, where dude got in that accident. He was a paraplegic, couldn't move none of his body.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What's it called? Upgrade?
It was called Upgrade, yep.
Oh, okay.
They put the chip in his neck that allowed him to have like he got like a Jarvis type of system in his head, like, you know what I mean? That allowed him to do everything that he couldn't do, like, you know what I mean?
Did you think that ain't coming? I don't know.
Yes, it is. We got artificial
some stuff that's going on right now that you don't have no other choice but to believe. You believe the unbelievable things, because this is just some of this stuff is just crazy.
Yeah, this lady told me she got a Infinity Q80, and she said it was an accident in front of her, and before she could hit the brakes, the car hit the brakes for her.
Oh, she didn't want them new cars in.
She didn't want them new cars that's got an auto response system.
So that's what I'm saying. And now you think about that. And you don't think for a second, if you owe somebody money or you don't do one of their so-called rules that they put out, that they're not going to stop you? You don't think that? That's y'all crazy.
Man. Like another one that I'm like, I'm heavy into technology. I went to school for audio video production, went to school for computer programming and computer networking. So when it comes to any type of piece of tech, I've had it. I've had one of the first smartphones, and every smartphone that has came out since smartphones. I got computer, laptop. I got a VR headset. You know what I mean? Everything you could think of in this digital world. I've had the doorbell where I enter my house by putting my fingerprint into the thing to unlock it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when those Ring cameras first came out, I had one. Like, you know what I mean? So when it comes to technology, I am so versed. You remember the movie Chappie?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Chappie is another good one. We talking about taking human consciousness and uploading it into artificial intelligence.
Say how you spell that? You saying Chappie? CHAPP? What? Chappie? What are you saying?
Chappie.
I gotta go look that up.
There's a movie about a robot where the scientists took and uploaded human consciousness into the robot. The same way they did with
an iRobot.
An iRobot and AI.
Yeah, I remember AI.
But we have all of that now because I can say, "Hey Google," and my phone just lit up. She said, "How can I help you?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we already have this human-like person that we can talk to who understands our every word and is able to conversate with us. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, once you're able to take the data from a human brain and upload it to the chip of a robot, like which they done already. Like, you know what I mean?
That's why I say everybody that right there is the mark of the beast. That part right there.
Yeah.
I don't know about the shot and all that other stuff, or if it's really actually they put something in you when they was giving you that shot. Because I remember at one time they was trying to make you give you a damn hamburger just to take a shot. They was literally paying you, which made me think, well, why the hell y'all paying me to take this shot and so in a hurry? It was just so quick. Gotta get it, everybody gotta get it. And made me think, okay, well, something ain't right. Something is not right with that whole deal. So that would make me not get it. But I lost a lot of good people and friends behind that stupid thing.
Like how I could have sworn we was trillions of dollars in debt, right?
And then they sent it over there, man.
Wait a minute, we trillions of dollars in debt, but y'all can lay everybody off. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told you I was making $30 an hour before COVID. When I lost my job and they paid us unemployment, like, you know what I mean? I was making more than $30 an hour. Like, you know what I mean? I was sitting in the house collecting unemployment, $1,200 every week. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. When you was off, what was you doing?
I was binge watching TV shows.
You get up just watching TV. Got you.
I gained so much
I
weight.
left my job in 2017. I always had a really great support system because my husband makes a really, really decent money. And he's an amazing support system. But he believed in me more than I believe myself still today. But I bust my ass trying to figure out where I'm gonna go because I always in my mind frame saying, oh man, got all this equipment because he brought every last equipment in this house for me. I tell him I want to do embroidery. He bought a whole industrial embroidery machine. I tell him I want to do colors t-shirts because I'm tired of doing just white t-shirts. He go out and get that other machine. And now he want to give me a DT, what's it, DTF, a DTG machine. I don't really want that because I really, in my heart, I feel that it's oversaturated. There's too many people out there. Even though I wasn't making sales online, people would come to me. I never had to broadcast nothing. They always came to me asking me, hey, can you do a shirt for me? Hey, can you do my kid's birthday party shirt for me? But then I got lost. I'm like, hey, this is not something I'm into. I never was into making shirts, not customs. I don't like doing custom orders still today.
See,
that's what brings me the money.
You want to know, here's what's so funny. When I started, I really wanted to make $100 shirts for me. Like, you know what I mean? Every time I travel, I travel, I would go to the latest, to wherever mall they got, and I'm in there trying to find these high profile shirts. I wanted to come back to my city with a shirt nobody ever seen before. Not only did nobody ever seen it, I paid $175 for this shirt. Ain't too many people about to pay $175 for a shirt. Like, you know what I mean?
That would be me. Ding, ding, ding.
So I was in that category to where I had acquired so many of these shirts in my closet that one time I flew to Florida. just me and my ex-wife, we were just on vacation, and I'm in Florida trying to find out where to go buy a shirt at. I'm in GPS looking for the latest model, and I type in Royalty, the brand of the shirt that I like. And instead of taking me to a retail store, they took me to their actual warehouse location where they was manufacturing the shirts at. I walked in there and I started seeing machines. I started seeing shirts. It was probably a good minute and 15 seconds before somebody came into that room. When it came into that room, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to buy a shirt. And they was like, this is where we make the shirts at. If you're trying to buy the shirts, you got to go to a retail store in the mall. They didn't have like an actual brand store for their product. They sold to other retailers like that. When I left about that warehouse, I no longer wanted to buy a shirt. My mind was like, I just saw how they make these shirts. Now I need to figure out what it was I just saw. Like, you know what I mean? So
you wanted to make shirts?
Who?
You.
Yeah. Oh, before I was making shirts, I was making jeans. I was buying True Religion jeans, and I was adding the stones into the jeans to make the jeans look like Robin jeans.
Really?
Yes. On my YouTube channel, if you go back to my very first videos, they were all jean videos and a few rap videos or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Have you ever had anybody big wear them or?
No, but I used to charge $300 to $400 per pair, but it would take me 3 to 4 weeks to complete one pair. But of course, this was something that I was doing part-time when I got off work, so it definitely seemed like good money to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but
who was buying those damn at that price?
People that wanted to be different. Like, you know what I mean? Robin jeans alone was $6.99, $7.99, $8.99. So the people
I never even heard of them.
Yeah, yep. Type in Robin jeans, Rhinestone jeans.
Oh, I never even heard of those.
But
I know my son had a brand that was called Royalty.
Royalty. Now those were the Rhinestone shirts.
Oh, okay.
See, here go the jeans right here.
Robin jeans.
That's on DH.
Look like some Mexican stuff.
Those ain't even real.
That look like some Mexican boy stuff. I never seen none of that.
Oh yeah, men's. See, here they go right here. $599.
Oh hell no! I never had them on. My ass, my flat ass would not be in there. No sir.
They got the crystals all in the back of the pockets, though. You see that?
Holy crap!
So the people that are wearing this stuff are the people that can afford it. Just like the people that are out there driving Benzes and BMWs and Teslas are the people that can afford it. Like, you know what I mean?
And look at they got the Afterpay on there. You can make 4 payments about $149. You crazy. That's a light bill, phone bill, or something. Ain't no way I'll be paying that much for a pair of pants.
Hey, it's different strokes for different folks. When I was growing up, I didn't have a mom and a dad. I grew up in foster care. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't have nobody buying me no Jordans or no fancy stuff like that. So since 14, I had to get it on my own. Like, you know what I mean? So in terms of class and popularity, I was already the guy who didn't have no mama or no dad. Like, you know what I mean? I was already the guy coming from another school with a Kroger bag full of clothes. So, you know, my high school days were like, I was getting talked about. Like, I mean, people were laughing at me, snickering, and you know what I mean? So, so I was more concerned about having the highest grades. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care what nobody else got. I'm the smartest in this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's how I went throughout high school. I graduated with a 4.2, top of my class. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
With no Jordans on, like, you know what I mean? I had nice felines on. I had the nice shoes that I could afford, but I wasn't paying $200 for no Jordans. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go get some Air Max that cost $80, like, you know what I mean? But I was one of those guys who always wanted to be uh popular
Nice.
and nicely dressed, but didn't necessarily couldn't afford it. As I got older and started being able to afford things, yeah, I bought the nice watches, the nice earrings, the nice glasses, or whatever. I like to drive the nice cars or whatever. But at the end of the day, when you take all of that away, hopefully you still the same person. You know what I mean?
Those pants right there, you was making them?
Yeah.
Something similar to those?
Yeah. I would buy the pants because you can buy them without the stones on them. I was buying the pants without the stones on them and actually hand stunning them myself based on what color the customer wanted. It it wasn't $5.99 because True Religion jeans, you can find a good pair of True Religion jeans from anywhere from 75 to 100, 100, maybe 50. You know what I mean? And then people were paying $300 on top of that to get their jeans studded. But like I was saying earlier, when they walk into the club, they the only person in their city, in their state, who gonna have on those jeans. Like, you know what I mean? That's like pulling up. You're the only person in your city that's got this particular Lexus. Yeah, everybody else got Lexuses, but they don't have this one. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Yeah, everybody else got houses and stuff, but do you got a skywalk in your house? Like, you know what I mean? Do you got a skywalk that connects your main house to your guest house? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we grew up watching.
So you sound like you don't mind with the custom stuff. I always had a problem with customs. I don't like doing customs, nothing. I just want to sell my brand. Whether you like my shirt or you don't, you move on. If you don't like it, move on. I never was the type of person that had to actually go out since I started this business in 2017 to go out and hustle up customers because I'm still well taken care of with my husband. So what I made would be play money anyway. He don't even look at my money as real money no way. So yeah, we didn't have it like that, and I'm grateful that I don't have to pay any of my machines. Every machine I have in my house is paid for, but at the same time, I didn't have to. If you wanted something from me, you got it. If you didn't, oh well, it didn't matter to me.
What happened to me was, yeah, I wanted to start a brand. I still want to start a brand. I have 2 brands under my belt, but they don't sell. And the reason they don't sell is because people can see what I can do customly, and they'll rather have their own custom stuff, which that's cool with me because custom stuff comes with a price. That's what I like about custom is you want custom, then unless you can make it yourself, unless you know somebody else who can make it as good as I can, how bad do you want it at the end of the day? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm able to charge 75, 85, 95, 175. My highest shirt was $300, and he paid that before we got off the phone. My Cash App dinged. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
I am serious. The person that got it, our Bengals went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't be scared to ask for $35, and that's embroidered custom. That's an embroidery, and he knew it was $300. I'm shorting myself out.
I made this lane though. Like, you know what I mean? Once you create that lane and people are trying to get in that lane, you charge what you want to. Like, you know what I mean? Gucci, Versace, Ferragamo, and all of them, they charge what they want. You feel me? Like, and it's up to the consumer at the end of the day to decide, like, okay, do I want to be that person? Do I want to be different? Like, you know what I mean?
Wow. And here I am thinking I was gonna sell my t-shirts for $15 to $20. But I guess not. Hell.
Sell them